There we are. Alright, I think we're good. Good morning, gamers. This is a new roguelite. Roguelite, whatever you want to call it. Currently, it is just this demo, which isn't a demo. Technically not a demo, I suppose. Because this is Die in the Dungeon Origins, which is like a separate free download than the Die in the Dungeons on the Steam store page. But you get the idea. It's the demo of the game. The game comes out later in 2024, it said. I think it comes out later in February, I want to say. I'm not sure. I think the store page might just say 2024. But I think they said it was going to come out late February of this year. And I've done 2 runs of it so far, and it is very fun. The gist of the game is that you have dice. You roll dice every hand instead of like cards, and the dice is your deck. So these red dice are attack dice, they deal your damage. These blue dice are your block dice, they do your block. And these purple dice are boost dice. Now, this whole grid is where you place the dice, right? Following me? And you may be like, well, why is it only affecting those spaces and not some of the other ones? So the dice faces, each dice, you would naturally think each dice can roll 1 through 6. That's not the case. When you scroll over it, you can see what your probability of each face for the dice is. So this block dice can roll either 2 1s or it can roll 4 2s. So usually it's going to roll a 2, sometimes it might roll a 1. So with these boost dice, they affect things 2 spaces away, and they add a +2 modifier to it. So if it was a 3, so if you count 1, 2, that's 2 spaces away, 1, 2. And then same thing, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Doesn't affect anything. It's not 2 spaces away. If it was 3, it would go 1, 2, 3. And then it would, I think that would be the only space this one affects, because it would go 1, 2, 3. So if I were to place it here on a 3, it would only affect here, but you'll see that later. And then, kind of like if you've ever played Slay the Spire, which you should have, because that game is the roguelike, it's fantastic. He has 6 health, and he is dealing 1 damage to us. In roguelike turn order fashion, we always go first. So, we will be able to kill him this turn, so we don't need to bother throwing up block. And then you get, your passive upgrades, your relics. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy for every 6 dice used, not too bad. If you have any remaining block at the end of your turn, heal 1 HP. Flat max HP. I think we'd take Comfy Couch. That sounds good. Full game's not out yet, but I'm assuming everybody's gonna be a frog. I know we don't really look like a frog, but the main character is a frog on the store page and everything, and all we do is fight different bugs. Very cute. Even this song, which there's only 1 song in it, kind of a good one. Kind of a good one. So this is what I was talking about right here. Boost dice has 1 modifier, only 1 space away. Certain dice have certain properties. Your deck always starts out with 2 attack, 2 block, 2 boost, and 1 heal. Heal always starts out with, discard and exile. I don't really know what those do. Exile must mean, okay, I understand that. Your heal dice always starts out with the glass property on it. glass property means you can only use it once per battle. So you gotta be sparing with your glass dice depending on when you want to pop them. So we're taking 3 damage. This guy, when we kill him, he will deal 2 more damage to us when we kill him. This guy has no special effects. You cannot stack boost dice on top of each other, like the 2 gives an extra 3 to that, and then those get 3. But you can stack boosts on top of each other to get 3 there. So our boost dice are free. I think we block for 3 with our 1, and we move on. And hope we roll a little better next time. We swing on him for 6, kill him, and we take the 2. I'm alright with taking the 2. Because then we can bust our heal, get us back to full HP. Or, hear me out. Hear me out. We chip him down, we're gonna end with block, we're gonna heal. Still full block, end with a heal. Heal again. There we go. That's what I wanted. He's not going to be able to hit us by the time we kill him, so. We swing, kill him, he tries to deal 2 damage, we block it with our 3, and we're back to full health. I would like to get a new dice. We can get another basic block that rolls 2s and maybe a 3. Hollow property. Dice can be used with no energy cost. You get a free boost, but it's not a very good boost. Or we can get a prism dice with glass. I think we take the prism. Prism dice, I don't really my bad, I shouldn't say that. I understand them now, after last run I did. But they're a little confusing at first. So the way this works is we need to roll a 3 or above to pass this check. We may either, if we pass, get 3 common relics, or choose between 3 common relics, choose between 3 silver dice, or heal. And if we lose, we got a battle. We may only put a block here, we may only put an attack here, and then we can put any dice here. So our prism rolls pretty high. And both of our blocks and attacks kinda suck. I would like a relic. We rolled a 2 and a 3, we got a 5, we're good to go. Bucket of paint. Every 3rd die of the same type you place on the board will cost no energy. If you use 3 or more different types of dice, draw 1 more dice next turn. Accurate kills heal 2 HP and give you 3 block. I like this. I've used this before in my first run. It can be a little difficult to play around, but I think it is very good. Getting accurate kills isn't too hard in the beginning, but once you start to upgrade your dice and start dealing some real damage, it gets a little more complicated. We're getting swung on for 4. Prism dice can't do anything yet. Kind of needs to be used in conjunction with like a terrain dice or a boost dice or a mirror dice, so we save that. kind of a sucky turn for us. So we swing and just block what we can. You have less HP, so we'll kill you first. Probably. He's healing. So, to my understanding, because I didn't really understand this when it said it at first. When targeted, extends the targeting effects to its own targets. So it almost acts as kind of like a... I wouldn't say it acts as a boost dice, but it acts as like an extender for all those other types I listed, terrain, boost, etc. So we get a 2 now, and that's what it's going to affect. So it's going to take that +2 and add it to these surrounding areas. So you can see the 2 from the boost gets stacked here and here to 4, and then the boost that was already 2 here gets boom boom 4, plus the extra 2 it already had, so it becomes 6. So in this case, I don't think we have a way to... We do, actually. And I would actually opt for the accurate kill here. That way we can heal and get some block, because it's 2 healing, right? Yep, 2 healing. Even though he's not swinging on us, we still take that healing. Now, we can put this here, put this here. Maybe not. Maybe I just want to throw out a chump block. And save those for next hand. It's a shame we don't have any mana generation right now. I want to get this heal out of our hand, so we'll just throw that out. Hit him for 2, even though he's just healing it back. We need to swing on him this turn. Just swing on a Maddie. Hope we roll a 1. We didn't. It's okay. Guess we can do that. Our armchair will kick in, and we'll heal 1. Probably could have made use of armchair a little more there too, and get some more healing when we were just throwing out jump blocks. But that's okay. Basic boost. Rolls 2s and 3s. I don't really like taking healing too much, but I do like terrain. Terrain dice, which usually they have glass on them because they're pretty good. They leave a bonus on the slot they were used on, so it can be very good to chain this, do a little something like this. Maybe I want to do it here instead. Yeah, I think I want to do that there instead. Taking 2, 4, 6. I'll take that damage. I'll take that damage for a good setup. So now we can get a fatty heal. Like it never happened, kind of. And let's kill this guy, because he deals a lot of damage. Let's perfect kill him. That'll get us our block and a heal. Boosting would be better. So we're gonna end with block so we can get a heal from armchair. 2 silver dice. Making dice silver just means they roll higher consistently. Usually changes like the 1s to like 2s and 3s and the 2s to like 4s and 5s. I say I want my terrain. And I want an attack dice. Now, some enemies later on start to affect the board, like this guy. He just has a dice on the board, so we can't play in that spot. And if we were to buff it, he gets a +1. So we gotta be careful on where we're placing stuff. I would like to extend, build a terrain. We can eat damage. It's all about the setup, because now we have a +7 there. Oh, I can't get a perfect kill, can I? Cannot get a perfect kill there. So we block instead. Now we can get a perfect kill, get our block, and we'll throw out a chump heal. We'll save the 2 for next turn. And just like that, it's too easy. Blinding Light Bulb. Deal 2 damage to all enemies when using dice with flash property. Dice with heavy property won't decrease if you have any leftover energy at the turn. Typically, I don't want to have energy left over, so I'm not going to be using this. The heavy property leaves dice on the board, and each turn they're left on the board, they'll tick down 1 face value. So pretty good if you're going for long setups, but can be detrimental sometimes when enemies start putting those like board afflictions on there. We'll take blinding. I like blinding dice. I like flash dice. My last run consisted of a bunch of flash dice, and all my attacks were free. So it was nice just to be able to throw down. Flash is, as soon as you put the dice down on the board, it just uses it. And your energy too. It's not that it's free. But since my attacks were free, I was able to kind of game the system where I'd put a bunch of buffs down like this, and then I'd just throw my flash dice for free on there, and then I would take it off and then play my actual turn. It's pretty insane. Dealing 9. What if we deal 6 to this guy instead? Or what if we set up instead? don't want to play another attack, but I will play a heal. Better yet, I will play a block. So we're gonna heal from both our armchair and this perfect kill. And we're gonna be blocking the damage. Now we can bust a fat heal. Kill this man perfectly. And then we gain block from our perfect kill. Throw out big block. Kill him perfectly. Doesn't even matter. Just too easy. Ooh. Grant hollow property. Or grant grow property. Dice increase value with every use per battle. Pretty good for stacking up damage. But I do like free things. I like a free terrain dice even more. Ground suddenly breaks after landing a short grasshopper, giving you a mean look. That's a grasshopper. Pay for the damages. Alright, brother. Hold on. Terrain dice. 2 uncommon relics. 2 common relics. No reward. Randomly grant blast to 1 dice. I think we give him our terrain so we can get our uncommon relic. And we pass. Let's go. Gain 1 energy on turn 1. Or gain max HP. I want an extra energy on 1 turn so we can set up better. This is not conducive to setup at all, in fact. But this also is not a particularly hard fight. I want to put my terrain here. A new dice. Hollow mirror dice. It is free, but it has 4 no faces. So it could very well be that this dice just says nothing when we roll it. Heal dice that we can continually use and it gets better with each use. I feel like our healing is okay. Again, heavy's good, but it muddies up the board and can throw some issues into some things. But it does stay there, and we are always swinging. That could be counterintuitive to our accurate kill, though. But the mirror dice is so situational because these things usually only roll 6s. If they don't have any other, like, if they don't have faces like this, it's either all 6s or something like this, from my experience. So they only can go on, like, the left and the right side of the board, and then you're kind of stuck playing around that. But it could be good for setups. Let's go with a heavy attack. Plus, it's already silver tier, so it rolls pretty decent. 2 of these guys plus this guy? So this guy throws Pestilence on the board. If I don't put a dice here, this thing spreads to other spots, and it gives a -1 to every spot. So you kind of just have to like eat this if you don't want it to be affected later. I wonder if their dice being placed on those spots decreases their attack. That would be nice. That would actually be kind of nice. I do kind of want to see that. We're taking a lot of damage here. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage. We'll keep our attack dice there. And we'll get rid of some of that damage. We'll take 7. We'll play it. Let's try and kill one of these guys. That way we can get a spot back. I'll take a -1 spot, but having spots blocked out, kinda crappy. It does! It does affect this guy. Because it did spread there. It doesn't show it, but it does. It spreads to adjacent spaces like that. So it does decrease his attack by 1. I'm almost sad we're killing this guy now. Like, I'm almost sad this is this guy's dice and not a... Why are you only dealing 2? Maybe it's not. Because that's highlighting his dice, so maybe it doesn't affect him. That's a little sad. We don't want to buff him. Kinda getting screwed here. We could heal. We could heal a little bit. Let's play a +1. Deal 3 damage to that guy. That way we're only taking 6 - 2. We're only taking 4. And then we gain 3 blocks, so we're actually only taking 1. And then we get a nice little heal. Our heavy dice has returned to us. We buff our terrain. We block. Now we kill. I would like to get a perfect kill on you, please. Upgrade 2 silvers. I say we take our boost and a block. This guy will deal usually 1 times 7, 8, whatever he does. But if we hit him, he doesn't deal any damage. But he has a lot of health. This guy has a little bit of health, but it's hard anyways. So I think it's conducive to hit him and try and just block what we can. Maybe we swap these. We deal 7, or we deal 10. I would like to deal 7 and full block. That way we heal more. He's hitting us for less this time, that's good. I want this to be here. I want to save that to put it on our terrain that we've just made. But I would also like to swing on that man. I'll take that. And we're still net positive on the fight. Grant hollow property to 1 more die. Grant grub property 1 more die. I like hollow. I like things being free. I like prism being free. Especially if we're only going to get to use it once, I would like it to be free. This guy mainly blocks. Usually. No setups involved here, and we only have a 1 heal. Not great. Let's save you. Swing him. We're gonna get hit anyways, so let's take a heal. We might be wasting the heal actually if we do that. Now we're cooking. I'll take 8 damage. Put you here. Probably could have saved the heal for this boost space. He's gonna armor up this turn. So I say we kill this man. We are... What if we move that 10? Very sad. How about we make that a 2 instead? We buff that to a 9, 15. That's too much of a kill. I think we do this anyways. Just kill him, we throw up a block, and then we get our full heal. Choose a relic. Block dice get -2 to their value. Your block now stays at the end of your turn. Barricade. Providential Vial. Any dice you draw in turn 1 will roll its highest possible face value. This is a mixed bag for me, because sometimes it can be really good and sometimes it can be really detrimental. In the case of like boost dice, if my boost dice rolls a 6, which it can't right now, but in the future it could roll a 6, and that would limit me to using that boost only on the left and right. Granted, it did roll a 6, but also makes it pretty difficult for setups. I like Barricade. I like keeping my block. I want the big block this turn. I want it this turn. So we're gonna take 7. Can't quite get to 9. We can actually. Then we're taking 8 though. But we are getting the perfect kill. So we're only taking 1. Let it rock. We're dealing 3. I would like to save the block for next turn, so I think we heal instead. I think we can just win if we do a little something like that. But then we won't end with any block, and then we won't heal. Not what I intended to do. Precisely. I misread the damage number he was doing. You know, I think we just farm a little bit of health off this guy. Playing the long con on him. Okay, buddy, you can keep hitting me. 0. How sad. Now we just kill him. Two silver dice. We need to upgrade our block, so we can't have that rolling 0. And let's upgrade our prism. My feet are getting stuck on the floor. Spider webs. No reward or a curse. Right? Let's let it ride. Oh, we pass. Alright, good, no curse. I don't know what that curse is, but quite frankly, I don't want to find out. It's probably not good. Let's kill the man who's doing more damage to me. Set up our terrain here and get a perfect kill so we can get some block for this guy. We still have another one. Let's heal. Should have put that on a boost. You live and you learn. $10 damage to me. No, 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 no. In fact, I heal. In fact, I stay healing. And we will continue to chip you down, sir. I will sit in my armchair and laugh at you as you try to deal damage to me, you fool. Now we just hit him with the kill shot. Upgrade 2 more to silver or 1 to gold? I would like our terrain to be gold. I think now it only rolls 5 and 6s. 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. Still not too bad. We need 3 boost dice for that and 3 healing. We don't have either of those. So I guess well, actually no, we only need 1 healing. We'll try on the boost dice, I guess. We need a 9. Yeah, I don't think we're getting there. I mean, we got a possibility with our heal. But we've got a better chance, I think. You got a much better chance to get a relic, and I always like getting relics. We pass. Transparent prism. If you use 3 or more different dice, draw 1 more dice. Okay. Dice with heavy property won't decrease if you have any leftover energy. Again, I mean, we have a heavy dice, but I still don't see it that useful. I wanted to try this last run, but I didn't take it, so we'll try this. So on even turns, we roll like crap. But on odd turns, we get an extra energy. We're gonna roll a 1 on this next turn anyways. And we're not gonna roll a good boost next time on that. So we set up our terrain. This man needs to be accurately killed. That's the only way to kill him, and thank God we have the setup right now for it actually, so this works out perfectly. Kill him. Block me. This is detrimental, but not really because we have a good setup. Put our attack dice there. We put our block dice there. We buff our dice. We deal 3. This man has 6 actually. We'll get rid of his armor. Actually, no, I don't think his armor stacks. I hope the armor doesn't stack. Yeah, it goes away. So he just gets buffed again. He's not being armored this time. This is detrimental having this here. Say we keep throwing our block in that spot. Give it a buff. Buff our attack dice there. Flashbulb getting no use right now. But we're blocking and we're staying healthy. Swing on him heavy this time. We've got the block to sustain it. We kill him perfectly. Upgrade to a gold. I would like to upgrade our heavy dice to a gold. We have a good setup here for our terrain dice. We don't have a good way to kill. We save our heal. If we had a heavy prism, this would go kind of insane. Give me a block there. Save our heavy dice. Heal me. That's useless. I would like to kill you first. I would like to kill you first, actually. I changed my mind. Just kill him. Bullseye. Dice placed on the center slots receive ×2 their value. Dice placed on the corner slots receive 0.5 to their value. I don't know exactly what this entails, but I've also never seen it, so we ball. So what is considered? These are all considered. Okay, so everything gets halved except for this. Is a damn shame that he is cooking on our slot right there. I want to kill the buff person first. This is awful for us. But I'm cooking something here. Hold on. This heavy dice is cucking me, man. I don't want it to be there anymore. You really gotta think about where you're putting that. We could perfect kill him instead. I think we perfect kill him instead. Then we play our prism, then we play this there. Then we play our block. There. Yes. Now we farm. Actually, we can't farm. It's just gonna kill this man this turn. This is counterintuitive to our medieval scope. discard one die or get a new die? If I were to discard something, it would probably be that basic block, but then we miss out on getting a new dice. I think we discard. This is the boss. Maybe I should have gotten a new dice. Okay, we're like never gonna use this, so let's put that over there. This space, we swing on the man on top. Once we knock him down, he's stunned for like 2 turns, and we can deal extra damage to the boss itself. So I think we just need to chump block this. I'd almost say just fucking throw out a heal. Actually, yeah, something like that. Well, we're still rolling 0 on that, so I guess there's no point. That hurt. That hurt quite a bit. Hey, but hear me out. I want to set this up on the other side, actually. I really wish that was a flash. I'd like to set this up here. Like set that up there. Guard for 6. Buff me. Buff me. Oh yeah, buff me there. This bullseye, not great. 2 slots, not ideal for me. We just need to focus this guy. But then we are not living that turn. I mean, we're not living this turn either, I don't think. Maybe we I think we had a good setup here. I don't think this is where we live this. How did I have this set up before? There is a world we live this. Hold on. Okay, and we start with 3 extra block this turn. This is gonna be a long fight. This is gonna be a much harder fight than I've had in the past 2 runs I did. I think these two, plus this useless relic that we have nothing to synergize with, not doing us any favors. Okay. Buff me. Buff me here. Can we only get 20, like max 20 block? That's a little sad. Miss stacking like 300 block and Slay the Spire. Hitting him with body slam and dealing with 300 damage. We're making it, we're living. I would like to know if this is an odd or even turn. I'm assuming this is an even turn because we rolled like hell. We can take 1 damage. That's okay. We keep our block on the space we set up. We're only dealing 4 damage to him. Oh, this bullseye is really messing us up here, man. Like, we almost need to keep this. We almost need to just keep that on a bullseye space. He keeps getting armored though. This guy needs to put his fucking helmet on one of these spaces, man, please. Oh, you're killing me. We're only dealing 2 damage to him. Yeah, I don't think this is the one. We need this just to live the turn, and we're not gonna live this turn. Come on, man, please. Yeah, these two suck. Especially this one. This one really sucks. There's no way we're gonna even be able to do enough damage to even get close to this guy. Because we can't, we just can't hit him with anything good because of Bullseye. He's just staying on the outer edges, man. I can't do anything about that. I mean, I can just keep throwing up blocks, but he kills us this turn. mean, unless we play something like that, but even then, we're just delaying the inevitable at this point. Oh my god, he finally hits that spot after all the boost is gone on it. Okay, hold on. This could be big. This could be big. Now we can start doing damage, and the space that the boss landed on is a 3 times for our heavy. Because he has 2 of them, right? Attack dice on this slot, 3 times its value. We're dealing 18 to him on that. Now would be the time to build some block if we were able to, but we can't really do it. We have 2 turns to build some block. Or we can just have 2 turns to deal damage to him, but we can't even do much damage because this guy's just staying on the outside. This is so rough. This is so rough. I mean, what do you do? What do you do when you got Bullseye? He's dealing 10, plus he's giving him a buff too. And he's still staying on the outside. Ain't nothing we can do about this. I need that spot. He's buffed. He's doing 17 to us. And 5. 22? You can't block for 20. We literally can't block for 22. It only lets us go to 20. We're fucking cooked on this one. Taste defeat for the first time. Got an achievement for that. How sad. This relic, this relic actually just doomed us. I could have dealt with liquid karma. That one wasn't that bad. Just getting low rolls. The heavy gold attack dice also, it wasn't bad. But it did make playing around it a little harder. But it wouldn't have been nearly as bad if we didn't have Bullseye. Bullseye was definitely our downfall there. Fun game though. Definitely go check it out because this is free right now. Anyways, good night.